Here we have a staircase that we need to bring a rail up. And of course the option here is we could do a rail that just butts in up there and stops, and then continue a rail that is continuous all the way up the stairs on that side, and that would meet code and would be fine. But for a cleaner look, if you want a continuous rail on just one side of the staircase so you don't have enough room for two, then how do you continue it around an obstacle like that? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to figure out what the pitch or angle of your staircase is. So basically, what is the angle? And then that's plumb right there. So basically, if I stuck a little miter gauge down into this slot where these wainscoting panels are, that would tell me my angle. Or you could lay a level down on top of the nose of the staircase treads and then put another level plumb to that first level, and then find out what your protractor or your miter gauge said. This one is 32 degrees. That is from this angle here to a plumb line. That angle is 32 degrees. So we've got the old rail, and we will be using it again. So the cut that will butt into the newel post is 32 degrees. So we have this piece right here, okay? So both of these are cut at 16 degrees, okay? So it's going 32, 16 degrees, and now we have a level piece. Now coming off of that level piece, then we have a 45 cut into it. So the pitch of the stairs divided in two. If you have a 30 degree pitch, then it would be 15, but regardless, so 16 degrees cut here, and then 45 degrees cut there. And that allows for these two pieces to join together. But these two pieces here are what bring the stair rail coming around that bend. So 16, 16, 45, 45, and then another 45 degree angle. At that point, this piece is running perfectly horizontal, and so there's no compound mitering being done, okay? So you're coming off of your 16, going to your 45, and then you just need to transition back into that 32 degree pitch. So once again, you have a 45 degree miter, and then a 16 degree miter to begin for the next piece that's going to continue up your stairs. And you will be back at 32 degrees on that bend. Now obviously you need to measure exactly how wide this piece needs to be, how much of an offset it needs to be. You need to measure exactly how close to the wall you need to get this so that everything stays even and you can support it. But there's no compound mitering to be done on this setup. It is simply cutting the pieces to the degrees of the stairs. So ultimately this is what it will look like. And so this cut is 16 degrees on both pieces. So 16 degrees there. And it's cut right at where the joint would be. I mean, you don't have to do that. You could have this extend further. So 16 degrees, 45, 45, over here to this piece, which is 45, and then again 16 degrees going up. Now, you do need to account somewhat for this angle here, that if this is, let's say, a 46 degree or whatever, 91 degree angle, so then this might wind up being whatever 45 and a half degree cut so that it continues going up this wall nice and parallel. But that is one way you can get around or do an offset and continue going up. Now, up here at the top, we simply have it cut it 22.5 degrees, 22.5, and then a 45. And so that just butts right into the wall. And that's the termination up here. So yeah, hand railing, and we're just using the old handrail. This handrail used to be on this side, actually. So we were able to reuse it and cut it, and fit it all together, and then I'll go back and sand or fix any discoloration and restain it so it doesn't have any problems. So.